Hey, Alan here for Old English Outfitters. Most of you are familiar with Glock's Model 48. This one's a little tricked out. But the Model 48 and the Model 43X. Really nice pistols put out by Glock. They're in their slim pattern, so they have single stack magazines. The whole gun is very slim. The 48 is essentially the same size as a 19, except it's much thinner and has a magazine capacity of 10 rounds with supplied magazines from Glock. 43X, same magazine capacity, same frame, but with a shorter slide and barrel, the length of a Model 26, for example. Very popular guns, excellent feeling grip. It's long enough and thick enough to be really comfortable to shoot, but not so big that it's difficult to conceal. They're extremely popular. They typically ship with two 10-round magazines. But here in the United States of America, we like our guns to have as many rounds as we can possibly put into them, right? So, some time ago, a company named Shield Arms came out with this. Now, this is a factory Glock 48 or 43X magazine. This is Shield Arms magazine. Glock mags, as you probably know, have metal interiors, but then they're polymer covered on the outside. The Shield Arms magazine is just all metal. 10 rounds, 15 rounds in exactly the same footprint. Pretty cool. And what's even more cool is they work really, really well. They're reliable. Are they tough to load? Well, yeah, when they're new, they're tough to load. But one of our guys has had some experience with these over some time, and he says that when you load them and leave them set, as is common with many semi-automatic pistol magazines, they do get better. They do get easier to operate. So it's pretty nice to have 15 rounds in the same footprint that you would normally have 10, right? But Shield has gone even one step further, and we have this extension that goes on the bottom that adds how many rounds? 5. So you can go from 10 with original supplied magazines to 15 to 20. That's a lot of capacity for a small gun. Would you carry one of these in a gun? Probably not. It's going to be just big enough it's going to mess with your ability to effectively conceal it. Good for the range? Absolutely. Carry it as maybe a reload, a second magazine? Yeah, sure, no problem. So you got plenty to go there. Now, these are first-generation Shield magazines, as is common sometimes with manufacturers and with new equipment. You put out your first-generation stuff, you let people use it, and you flesh it out. You decide what needs to be improved, what needs to be changed, so forth and so on. One of the original complaints with these was that they had a tendency, when fully loaded, to rattle just a little bit. Now, our fellow who's had some experience with this says that if you tap them, get them settled, and over time, they've improved. However, Shield has come out with a second-generation magazine. Same thing, 15 rounds, still takes the extender on the bottom that brings it up to 20, so you can swap the base plate and do that. But they've improved it so it doesn't rattle now. The new ones are what are currently out there, okay? They're a little hard to get. We do have some of them right now. So check with us for current price and availability, but we do have them, 15-round magazines. These are made, by the way, by Shield Arms out in Montana somewhere. So it's a good United States company. If you want to buy America, it's a good way to go. So, just second generation Shield magazine. Doesn't rattle, holds 15 rounds, adaptable to 20. Really cool. Shield recommends that you use their magazine catch on these pistols. Now, why would they do that? Well, if you look at a Glock magazine, the polymer outside is where the magazine catch engages. Shield magazines are metal, so we got a little sharper edge right there than we do on Glock magazines. So if you were really using it heavily, you might wear your magazine release on the pistol itself. So Shield makes a replacement magazine release that's metal. These are very easy to change. Not difficult at all. Run about $30. But they're very easy to change, and if you swap that when you're using Shield magazines, you have no concerns. Will they suggest, if you're using these a great deal, get their magazine catch, their metal magazine catch, replace that in the gun, and you'll have no issues. Okay, well, that's what we have for today. Shield Arms magazines. Take the same 10-round footprint, make it 15, make it a little bigger, make it 20. Pretty cool. Good product, works really well, high demand, and we do have them at the moment. At the time that we're filming this video, we have them. Check with us for price and availability. Until next time, I'm Alan for Old English Outfitters.